Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just going to be a quick video here today. We're going to go over some upcoming shows, including the MDA car show and swap meet next weekend. That's held in conjunction with a actual one-to-one car show. Our club actually helps with that show and helps put it on. It's not actually our show, but we help the MDA committee do the show. So anyway, we'll go over that plus some other upcoming shows and give you some information on it so you can sort of put stuff on your calendar. So anyway, let's take a quick look. Alright everybody, welcome back. Like I said, we're going to take a quick look at some upcoming shows coming up through the year. And as we get closer to each one of these, I'll go back over them again. But this is just sort of a quick announcement thing, so you'll know some of the shows coming up. And a lot of you probably already know about these shows, but I'm just going to give them a quick shout out. Like I said, next weekend on March 8th, we have the MDA car show coming up, MDA model car show contest and swap meet. It's in conjunction, as I said earlier, with a one-to-one car show. There's actually 2 floors of cars and trucks and motorcycles and customs and everything else that at the Berglund Center. So anyway, like I said, it's March 8th at the Berglund Center here in Roanoke, Virginia. And the theme for this year, there's always a theme, is bubble tops. Your 59, 60, 61, 2 GM cars. They were known as bubble tops. So anyway, and then a sub-theme will be the 55 Chevys turning 70 years old this year. So anything 55 Chevrolet, that will be in the sub-theme. And like I said, there's, 27 different classes this year. It's all your normal, it's all car categories. Like I said, your showroom stocks, your box stocks, street rods, street machines, pro streets, customs, lowriders, imports, tuners, curbside, slammers, small scale, large scale, motorcycles. I've got a couple commercial classes, competition. There's like 4 different classes. And all your other competition, miscellaneous, dioramas, and then of course your theme classes. So anyway, it's always a good show. Like I said, our show, the Roanoke Valley IPMS, we're the ones that actually do the show for the MDA committee. So anyway, if you're in the Roanoke area next weekend or you want to come up to it, I'll be glad to have you up. Alright, so let's move on. The next one in line is Saturday, March 29th. This is the Grand Strand Scale Modelers, and this is the Pacific Rim. Show theme is the Pacific Rim, and this is actually in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Let's see here. They're going to have vendors, of course, board sponsorships, food on site. And the location of it is the General Robert H. Reed Recreation Center, and that's on Gabreski Lane in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I was trying to see if it's got anything about how many categories or anything like that. I'm not seeing nothing, but it's got down here. For more information, go to www.grandstrandscalemodelers.org. And you can get all the information there. And I guess you could scan this thing right here. I'll leave it there for just a second, so you can get that. But anyway, I've heard a lot of good stuff about this show right here. I've never been to it, but it's always been a good show from what I heard. So anyway, make sure you give that a look. This is right here is another show that we always go to. It's up in Fairfax, Virginia. It's put on by the Northern Virginia IPMS, and it's called the Model Classic. And like I said, it's held at the Fairfax High School, and they always have a great show up there. A lot of modelers show up, a lot of stuff on the tables and models. Have great vendors up there. So anyway, this one is on Saturday, April 12th. Again, it's in Fairfax, Virginia, held at the Fairfax High School. Let's see here. I'm trying. For more information, you could go to www.novaipms.org. Let's see, and I'll hold this up again. There's that if you want to scan that, take a picture of it and scan it. So anyway, again, they always put on a great show. It's always a big crowd up there. We've been going up there for years. So anyway, that's one. And then coming up on May 17th, you got the South Carolina Modelers Association again. This one will be in Simpsonville. They do this each May. Upstate model contest. Classes for all vehicles of all types, plus armor, aircraft, ships, figures, and sci-fi. They also have what they call the annual box stock shootout. That's more or less a class for you put your out-of-box models in, and it all comes down to just your technique, your workmanship, and all that. It's not how much you do to the car as far as adding to it or whatever, but it's just how well you build that thing out of box. So that's always a big deal. And like I said, this is at the Simpsonville Activity Center. It's on May 17th, as I said. And let's see if I can see a website real quick. Probably looking right at it. For contact information, it's got email chuckcox@hobbyforfun@yahoo.com. Excuse me. So anyway, if you want some information on that, and let's see, I think this one, they have automotive, first, second, and third. So we got 9 classes, and then non-automotive, they have 6 classes, and then of course, like I said, your box stock shootout, and they have a stock car challenge, top 3 plus box stock car award, class SC. And then 2025 Big Drag Classic, all types of all scales, top 3 plus top eliminator award, class BD. So anyway, we've been going to this show the last couple years, and anyway, it's a good show. So make your plans to go to that one. This one right here is a new show that's popped up for this year, and it's being put on by the Model Car Builders of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. They're on Facebook. There's a group on there. But anyway, they're going to be doing a show this year. It's Saturday, August 2nd, and it's going to be held at First Baptist Church on 501 West 5th Street, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And I don't have the list of categories on here. I think that's a separate one that I didn't print out. I'll put this up here in case you want to scan it. I'll leave it up there for a minute. And then, but anyway, this is a good bunch of guys. I'm actually in this group on Facebook. I've met them a couple times. Super nice people. And anyway, they're going to try to do a show this year, and hopefully everything will work out for them, and we'll see how that goes for them. So anyway, there's that one. Fast Tracks Hobbies coming up in September. That's on September 27th of this year. It's FallCon 25. Fast Tracks has been hadn't been able to do a show the last year or two, I guess. They had some issues with the venue that sort of put them behind the 8 ball, and they thought they had stuff worked out one time, but then that fell through. But anyway, they're back on track finally. They always put on a great show, always have since they've been doing them. Jamie and the guys, you know, you need to check them out. And so anyway, like I said, it's September 27th, 9 to 3. It's at the Charles Mack Center, 202 North Church Street, Mooresville, North Carolina. And see, that's, but anyway, they have a lot of great categories and stuff that they do down there. And so anyway, vendor information, let's see here. For information, check out Fast Tracks Hobbies and IPMS Race City Modelers. They'll give you all the information you need. And I'm thinking the categories will be released here pretty soon. They were trying to work on that. So anyway, again, that's another great show. Of course, you got TAM's 33rd annual coming up this year. This year will be on Saturday, October 18th, 2025. Those guys always put on a great show down there. It's a well-attended model car, if you like your car contest and all. Unfortunately, because of the time of year it falls, I've never been able to make it down there. It's always in conjunction with something else I do up here with my family. So anyway, but I've heard nothing but great stuff. Pictures are great, and everybody shows up down there. It's top-notch show. Great models on the table. It's competitive. So anyway, I'll pull this up here so you can scan that again. And themes this year is Volkswagens. They always have a good theme each year, and this year it's Volkswagens. And let's see, it's presented by the Tidewater Automotive Modeler Society. Contest information, contact Greg at email GLAY at I guess it's email Glayton GLAYTON at AOL.com. And let's see here. Anyways, 28 classes, first, second, and third, and then out-of-box award, plus theme finish, engine, people's choice, and best of show. So anyway, make sure you check that show out. They always put on a great show. And then, of course, another one, anybody doing automotive models, we all know about this one. It's Acme. This year's show will be October 25th, 2025 at the Clarence Brown Conference Center in Cartersville, Georgia. With the new venue that they've had for the last couple years and the new hotel, it's just been an awesome show. It was awesome to begin with, but they are really doing it up good now. And this is almost becoming a 2-day show instead of a 1-day show, because everybody's coming in either late on Thursday or early on Friday and spending all day Friday socializing at the hotel, which is next to the conference center, and just hanging out and doing stuff at the hotel. So like I said, this is becoming a 2-day show almost, just for the socializing. But you can't say enough about the show. There's usually roughly 800-900 models on the table, if not close to 1,000. And of course, it's an NNL type thing. They pick your top 10, and then they have a couple theme awards where they do. This year's theme is 100 years of Mopar and drag racing. So that should be some really great models on the table representing those theme classes. So anyway, like I said, for information, if you don't know it or don't have it, it's www.acme-ipms.com. Like I said, just can't say enough about this show. So make your plans to go to that. If you can't do nothing else, you'll really enjoy it. So anyway, that's all the information I got on shows right now. Like I said, we will update these shows, and I will mention them again as we get closer to each one of them. So, but I just thought I'd give a quick shout out to them so people can start making plans if you didn't already know about it. Again, appreciate the subs, the thumbs up, the likes, the comments. Appreciate all that, and we're just going to try to keep the channel going here, and keep putting the content out. So anyway, with that, let's get building.